Excuse me, what's your name? I wanna know why you're looking afraid. Temptation doesn't just...
Is your personal estate worth more than 3.5 million rand? Let's see. Your house is worth 2 million. Your car is worth 500,000. You have furniture, jewelry, etc., etc. If this is the case, it will mean that upon your death, your family will lose more than a third of your estate to SARS and the liquidator. And the worst is, your assets may even have to be sold to pay for this cost, leaving your family in a dire state. A trust could have prevented this. The best time to actually create a trust is if your estate is still small, but you have plans to work hard and grow it. It is a myth that trusts are only for the already rich. Are you maybe a business owner? If so, let me share some scary statistics with you. According to Stats SA, bankruptcies in South Africa averaged 240 companies per month from 1980 until 2015. Total liquidations in January 2015 were 136, of which companies were 79. Do you know what that means to owners of those businesses? Possibly, they would be stripped from all their personal assets resulting from sureties and guarantees they signed as business owners and ending up with nothing. A trust could have protected the business owner. 98% of business owners are at great risk. The goal is to have no assets in your personal name so that you can never be sequestrated or liquidated, or if you are required to sign surety for anything, that it does not affect your personal estate and private assets that should be registered in your family trust. The misuse of trusts to hide income, to evade or avoid paying taxes, has long been a thorn in the side of SARS. SARS is constantly looking at ways to attack trusts. SARS now requires very detailed disclosure in tax returns, and trustees will have to keep a detailed record of this. A well-planned and executed trust can protect your assets as well as grow and preserve your wealth in perpetuity. It's all in the execution. This is exactly what Trusteeze is all about. We are the first one-stop shop for complete trust administration, and we charge less and provide more to the trust owners. There are too many lawyers in town who just make a quick buck by setting up gazillions of trusts, often unnecessarily, and then to leave the trustees in the dark regarding their responsibilities and duties as trustees. We are very excited to educate and support trustees who often have no idea what their fiduciary responsibilities are, and they often do not realize that they can be held personally liable as trustees for their actions and non-actions. Very dangerous territory. We will provide trustees with a relatively stress-free experience to use the platform on which the entire administration of trusts can be performed on a real-time online basis, so no debits and credits to be created in retrospect. All trust documentation will be stored in a secure environment, which can be conveniently accessed by all trustees. We will educate trustees about their duties and responsibilities to reduce the risk of SARS and others to declare any trust null and void. We are proud to have partnered up with Olympus Mobile, whose core business is financial transactions and account hosting. They have received industry safety certification, thereby ensuring that their card and information systems are completely secure. They also voluntarily subscribe to the principles outlined in the ECT Act, which govern your right to have your personal information kept private. So rest assured, the trust's information and cash is safe. Olympus Mobile already administers over 1,200 trust bank accounts, which should give you comfort. Further to this, we have also partnered with a top lawyer representing Trusteeze, who is the authority in trust law and who may act as an independent trustee at the discretion of the trustees. Let's now take a brief look at the unique services that Trusteeze can provide to you. Every trust, by law, has to have a separate bank account. We will open a dedicated bank account for the trust and issue bank cards to the trustees. Bank charges are lower than you can get anywhere in the market. We have simplified the registration process on our website. If this looks daunting to you, contact us on the website so that we may assist you. Trustees will be disciplined to do all transactions out of this bank account. The system is designed to be superhuman friendly and work on the basis of drop-down boxes out of which to select actions. Example, one action is to buy a car. The trustee will be reminded when he wants to generate the transaction that he requires a resolution authorizing him to acquire the car. He can also visit the website where each transaction type with its requirements is described. A resolution can be printed from the website, signed, and attached to the actual transaction for future reference and as an audit trail. The system even creates an asset register, which is required by law. Once the transaction is processed through the bank account, the debits and credits are automatically generated on the back end, so one can literally draw a set of accounts after each transaction. At the end of each financial year, a set of financial statements that comply specifically with trust law can be generated. Did you know that before you can make a distribution to beneficiaries in a discretionary trust, you need to be sure as trustees that the trust is liquid and solvent after such distributions? Our system does the calculations for you. Trustees will also submit income tax returns for the registered trusts. Non-cash transactions will be systematically programmed. Online help and frequently asked questions will be available if trustees get stuck. A library of e-learning and video clips will be available on our website to educate trustees on an ongoing basis. If you are interested to explore how a trust can protect your assets, as well as grow and preserve your wealth in perpetuity, or you are a founder or trustee and are not convinced that your trust affairs are in order, please visit our website at www.trusteeze.co.za for more information and to contact us. We will provide you with a no obligation free consultation. Trusteeze, we guide you.